What's up, gang? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Smash in the building, man. Y'all see what's going on. Today is wash day, man. And we got a few things to talk about, man. We definitely got a few things to talk about. So y'all want to check in with this one. All right, gang. All right, gang. All right, gang. Y'all see what's going on, man. We about to get the Audi washed up, man. This thing is, this thing has been a blast owning this thing for sure, man. Definitely has been a blast owning this thing, man. I love this car. It is on, well, hold on. We don't want to get too far. As far as the modifications. We'll touch on that a little bit later in the video. So, like I said, today is wash day. We're going to get the Audi cleaned up, and then we're going to talk about a few things. We definitely going to talk about a few things, man. This thing is nice, though, I must say, man. Owning a German car, well, this is my second one now, if you don't know. But owning a German car has been a treat. It's definitely been a treat. And as you see, I got my baby in the back right there. You know, that's the monster. That's the original monster right there, man. Over 800 horsepower, pro charge, head, cam, everything like that. So if you don't know, definitely check out some more of my videos on that car, man. That thing is an animal. Definitely an animal. But back to the Audi. We're going to get her cleaned up, you know what I mean? Because this is a daily, you know, this is why I daily drive my B9 S4. So we're gonna get this cleaned up and everything like that, because as you can see, she is pretty dirty. She's definitely pretty dirty. Yeah, you know, the Kansas City weather has taken its toll, you know what I mean? And shout out to them. Ooh-wee. Well, I don't even know if I dropped that video yet, but we're gonna get to that one too, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely dirty. So we're gonna get her washed up and everything like that. I'm gonna set y'all up, put y'all on a time lapse so we can get that going. And then once we done with that, we gonna have a little conversation. So y'all want to tap in. All right, y'all. All right, guys, we back. All right, so we just got the car cleaned up and everything like that, and man, it came out beautiful. It definitely came out beautiful, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna get some pictures. I'm gonna try to go to a different location. I took some pictures at home, but I want to get a little more scenic background and everything like that. So we're gonna go to a different location, and I'll get some more pictures and stuff like that so y'all can see. But nonetheless, so what is this video about? This video is about what it's like to own a B9 S4 at 100K miles. So I bought this car approximately around, I want to say 80K or so. And so far the car has been great. It's still great. Don't get me wrong. The car is still great. The car has been performing very well, man. I've been very satisfied with this car and everything like that. Previously, I had a B8.5. And now I have a B9. You know what I mean? So the car has been great. Definitely love this car. It's really nice, actually. So what is like owning a car at 100K miles? So let's go over some few issues that I've encountered so far. So the issues that I've had so far, basically. So one of the main issues that I've ran into, or that I've seen, which I've read on the forums and everything like that, but you just kind of never know with your car. You know what I mean? Every car is different, and you just never know what the procedures, or as far as how's everything is going to happen, I guess you can say. So one thing that I'm dealing with currently right now is my water pump is failing. So my water pump is failing. How did I find out about that? So I went to go get an oil change. Shout out to you know what, they ain't sponsoring me. Shout out to them or whatever, because they always get me together. But you know what, Valvoline, I go to Valvoline. Normally I'll go to like my main mechanic, Jeremy, and get stuff done. But it's this one for this car, you know what I mean? It's right up the street, and I pay very close attention. Like, I'm out there watching them as they change my oil and everything like that. So I'm very tuned in when it comes with my car. So, but yeah, shout out to them, because actually they do throw me a little discount. But yeah, shout out to them. So I go to Valvoline or whatever the case may be, and when I went up there the last time, well, my first oil change on this car, and I've noticed when I got back, I've seen like little puddles and stuff. So I was looking around, and I was trying to see what is going on. And of course, me, you know, if you're a car guy, you're gonna stick your finger in it, you're gonna look at it, you know, kind of play with the consistency and everything like that. You want to make sure, you know what I mean, that it's what you think is going to be. And I thought it was oil at first, so I went back up there and had them, you know, make sure it wasn't nothing loose or anything like that. Normally we get the oil from the top, but this time, because of the port is kind of stuck, I'll have to go to Audi and check that out and see what's going on with that. I decided to have them pull the bottom tray, and we went that route. So come to find out, nothing was leaking as far as oil wise, so that was a bonus, or whatever the case may be. But I did find out that my water pump is leaking, so that was definitely a shitty situation. So now I'm in the process of trying to buy a water pump, and then you got to buy the water pump, you got to get the coolant, and you probably want to replace the thermostat. Nothing's wrong with the thermostat, but you know, just preventive maintenance, because you don't want to have to go back in there. So bare minimum, this is about like $500+ in parts, you know what I mean? That's just minimum, just on parts. We're not talking about labor or anything like that. So that is one issue that I've encountered so far. Another issue that I've encountered, and it's crazy, I didn't encounter this issue until after I tuned the car, man. So shout out to 034, man, because they have been great as far as the tune, man. This car actually is a stage 2 car, stage 2 E85, which is a little bit over 500, you know what I mean, horsepower wise. I don't know what it makes to the wheels, but it is a little bit over 500 or whatever. And this thing boogies. She is fun. It's very different from owning the B8.5, which is the supercharged version. This is a single turbo, and it's very different, very completely different. So I actually need to make a video on that, the comparison video. I said I was gonna make that, but I haven't made that yet. So definitely need to do that as well. But the supercharged version is very fun. It's instant, right there, ready to go. As soon as you hit it, it's right there. The turbo, you got to kind of play with it a little bit, you know what I mean? So you got to see, and me, I watch the boost gauge a lot, you know what I mean? Shout out to Audi for putting a factory boost gauge in here. I watch it a lot, and it kind of tells you that your power band and everything like that. So it's definitely been fun. But nonetheless, the main, well, I won't say main, the other issue that I'm having right now is my motor mounts. My motor mounts are going out. So how do you know your motor mounts are going out? So basically, me personally, how I drive my car, and I'm thinking of video ideas. That's crazy. I'm thinking of video ideas, you know what I mean? So I should probably jot this down. But how I like to drive my car is mainly in there's different modes in this car. If you don't know about the B9S4, you got drive, you got auto, and then you got manual, and then you got dynamic. So all those are a different kind of array of customizations or whatever, that the car will act a little bit differently with the different, you know, settings and stuff like that. So I mainly like to drive in auto, you know what I mean? And I drive in auto, I put it in sport, and I slap it over to the manual mode, you know what I mean? So why I put it in sport? Because I like to have my valves open, you know what I mean? Shout out to Audi for having factory valves, because I definitely like that. This is my very first car having valves on, and it's been a treat, definitely, for sure. So I slap it over, you know, the car gets to popping and banging and doing all that when it's in the sport mode, because the valves are open, and it's definitely exciting, So that's normally my procedures, or how I like to drive my car and stuff like that. And when you're shifting manually instead of letting the car shift, you definitely feel the motor mounts are going out for sure. So you'll get a little jerk,
or you're driving or whatever the case may be, then you'll feel the car kind of when you get the shifting, especially in the when the torque really gets to coming on at around like 3K or something like that. Hey, this thing boogies. But like I said, when the torques really get to come on and everything like that, you'll feel and you'll shift, and it has this beautiful sound on, man, beautiful sound. And the crazy thing about the exhaust is all I did was go with the Carbon Lab. I don't even think they're around anymore now, I'm thinking about it, but the Carbon Labs downpipe, and then I went with just the muffler chop route, really, just cut off the mid resonator, and I think I still have one more resonator or muffler that's still on there besides the rear at the back, and I think I might get rid of those because I want a little more turbo noise at the back. I got some now, but I want a little bit more for sure. So definitely want to do that. But yeah, my motor mounts is going out. So far I've encountered the coolant, well, my water pump is going out, and my motor mounts are going out, and it's kind of happened around the same time. So you can tell this is going to be a nice little ticket. This is definitely going to be a nice little ticket. I want to say the motor mount, because I went with the motor mount and the trans mount, because, well, not the trans insert, because I already had that in the car as well, but we went with the motor mount and the trans mount, and those together was actually, I think, around $500 or $600 as well. You know what I mean? So we trying to get stuff done. We're trying to get done. I'm trying to get all this maintenance and stuff knocked out the way, because, you know, I don't know how the previous owners treated the car, and so far it's been pretty well. I guess you could say it's been pretty well. When I looked at the service records, it was pretty nice, you know what I mean? But you don't know people's driving style, and if they actually changing stuff on time and all the stuff that goes along with that. So that's something definitely that I got to get done. Other than that, the car has been excellent. The car has been excellent. So if there's somebody out there that's looking for any type of recommendations on should they get a B9 S4, I see in the forums people was asking the B9 versus the Golf, the MK4 Golf and stuff like that, or a different array of models and stuff. I will say this car is a treat, especially if you tune it. This thing is a treat. Now, I don't know about IE and all the other tunes. I do know Jackal. I've been watching them. Jackal has been doing their thing. So they said they're about to be dropping a B9 tune. So definitely want to be excited and see how that goes. But as right now, you know, shout out to 034, man, because I've been rocking with them ever since I tuned the car. And I have a lot of 034 products on this car, man. And they've been very, very solid. So definitely shout out to them. But any other issues have I been having so far? No, I don't think I have any other issues. I think that's been so far the main things that I've encountered. There's a couple things, like I said, the little dipstick tube thing or whatever. I want to get that checked out, but that's not a main issue or anything like that. Keep in mind, this is a 2018, and I have seen now. I don't want to cause no type of havoc or anything like that, or no type of bad juju on me or anything like that. Definitely don't want to, but they always say the 2018 definitely has rocker arm problems and everything like that. And I've seen that it's been a common problem with the 2018. So you get a lot of people that's really scared of them, and then a lot of people that say it's kind of blown out of proportion or whatever the case may be. Me personally, like I said, I don't want any bad juju. I haven't had any problems, you know what I mean? So, and my car is about to hit, as you can see, inside the car is about to hit 100K miles. It's literally probably like 20 or 30 miles under that right now, you know what I mean? So also, what is like to own an Audi at 100K? You know what I mean? Like I said, as long as you take care of your maintenance, do your oil changes, If you see like your water pump leaking and stuff like that, jump on that. Don't continue to prolong it and everything like that. Like I said, I'm in the process of trying to obtain these parts. I've already got the motor mounts and the trans mounts in the house already. I do need to buy the water pump and stuff like that. And once you see this stuff, jump on it. Definitely jump on it. Don't take too long and just be like, oh, I'll just keep throwing the coolant in there, or I'll just keep throwing the distilled water and stuff like that in there. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. What I've learned with these German cars, and just not necessarily problems that I've encountered, but just visually seeing, the longer you let that shit go, the more problems it can cause. Definitely the more problems it can cause. So you definitely do not want to let it keep going or anything like that. If you let this water pump keep going and it keeps leaking, I've seen in the forums that it can leak into your oil. You'll start seeing like the little milky stuff and little brown stuff like that. That's one sign right there, right off the bat, that you might have a water pump issue. I've also seen that if it leaks into your oil, obviously it's going to cause more issues. So it's going to thin out the consistency or make it more chunky, however, whatever it does, but it's going to be to the point, that it can't possibly destroy your motor. It can definitely destroy your motor, and that's not something you want to deal with. So like I said, I'm trying to jump on this as soon as possible. Definitely as soon as possible, because I don't want to buy no motor. I don't want to buy no motor. I don't want to buy no motor or anything like that. I'm sure that thing can be well up to like 15, 20, maybe 30,000. Damn near as much as the car. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know the prices. I don't want to price it out. I don't want to deal with it. So, definitely take care of your maintenance. Definitely jump on your maintenance and get everything like that out the way, because like I said, you don't want to deal with the issues that it can cause, or can actually affect more things, and you'll be out of a car. You know what I mean? So this is something, like I said, you want to jump on. Other than that, the car's been great. The car has been great. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's coming up on 100K miles, and the car has been wonderful. Now, me personally, I don't beat on my cars all the time. I'm not launching it at the light every time and anything like that, but I do get on it. Don't get me wrong. I do get on it, because people definitely be pissing me off, and, playing with these paddles and everything like that. You get you in the power band and you get up out of there, man. And that's one thing I love about it. And people get so pissed, man. That's one thing I love about owning sports cars, or stuff like that, is that you're able to maneuver around traffic how you want to. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait on anybody else. You're not waiting for your four cylinder rev up and be able to damn near about to cough itself, because you know what I mean? You got it at the max, because you're trying to get enough power so you can move around and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I like cars that have power. I like cars that's power on demand, and stuff like that. So when I want to get up out of there, if I'm in a situation, there's people blocking me in, and I hate riding in groups. Oh, I hate riding in groups. People really pisses me off with that. So when I get enough space or whatever, if I see a window, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm downshifting, I'm moving around, I'm getting up out of there. You know what I mean? So that's one good thing about owning, a sports car, or a luxury sports car with this one, as you can say, because, this does have, the gorgeous diamond cut seats and everything like that. And it has, the carbon fiber everywhere, quattro all-wheel drive, you know what I mean? I got that on, or whatever the case may be. But this is a beautiful car. This is really a really nice car. I usually deal with a lot of American cars and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Shout out to my G8 that's in the background. It don't have a lot of this tech. It don't have a lot of this tech at all. My G8 is a 09 and this is a 2018, like I said, you know what I mean? So this got the digital dash, a lot of different stuff, like the carbon fiber. That stuff I had to add into my car, you know what I mean? And this stuff came stock. So it was a very, nice little touch I definitely like. But if you're looking at a car and it's about to come over 100K miles, or you're getting up to 100K miles, like I said, check the maintenance records. Make sure the maintenance records is all good. If it's not good, you know what I mean, do your work. You know what I mean? Hey, do your research. See who you buying it from. You know what I mean? If he's posting videos launching at the light and stuff like that all the time, that's up to you. You know what I mean? If you want to go that route or whatever the case may be. Everybody, I'm sure, plays with the cars, but it's how they take care of it. You know what I mean? So that's my main thing with it. I would never steer you away from the car, as long as the maintenance. You see what I'm stressing? Maintenance. With these German cars, it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to so me personally, my G8, like I said, is over 800 horsepower. You don't have to put a cam in it. You know what I mean? You don't have to change the intakes out and stuff like that. You know, there's people that does it. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people that do it. But factory wise, if you want just a fun daily that doesn't, you know, have to go too crazy or anything like that, this car is perfect. This car is very much for your average person. Stock, this car makes 350 horsepower. And for me personally, it was nice. It was nice, but I wanted a little bit more, you know, so I got to playing with it, and I mod all my cars. None of my cars stay stock. I mod all my cars, you know, to my personal taste. So that's one thing, you know, definitely check and make sure. But yeah, man, you want to make sure they're using quality parts and stuff like that, man. I hate when people use a lot of cheap shit, you know, eBay and all them stuff is cool, but when you put a lot of these cheap ass parts on there, it really don't have the quality, you know. And hey, you get what you pay for. You definitely get what you pay for. So, all right, y'all, man, like I said, owning this car has been great. It's been a pleasure, you know what I mean? It's been really nice. So if this is something you're looking into, I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend it, you know what I mean? So definitely jump on it if you can. But nonetheless, we about to check up out of here, man. Thank you for checking in with here, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate anybody that's tapping with me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, because I'm on everything. I'm always posting reels and everything like that. Damo Smash Racing is my handle, you know what I mean, for mainly everything. Dominic Gordon on Facebook, Damo_Smash on Instagram. You know, check me out across all boards. Definitely check me out across all boards. I'll link and put some of the stuff at the bottom of the screen so y'all can see it. But I appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. But nonetheless, we about to get up out of here, man. So thank you for checking in with your boy. Hey, man. Hey, we out with another one. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay positive. And always remember, man, God is good. Hey, we out with another one. All right, gang.